Ever since Supreme Calamitas fell from power, some of her previously loyal minions started to disobey her commands. To set an example, she sent Raiden to deal with one of her clones. It was now clear to Raiden the consequences of disobeying Supreme Calamitas, and he was glad that she had no reason to doubt his loyalty. Welcome back. This is Ritto here with another Terraria Calamity Let's Play episode. We are doing a rogue class on death mode, and last episode we defeated the twins and the brimstone elemental. We've got lots of good items, and I think we are ready to go to fight the aquatic scourge this episode, and maybe even Calamitas or Plantera. So let's head on over to the Sulphurous Sea and build a quick arena so we can fight the aquatic scourge. Here's the Sulphurous Sea, and we already have an aquatic scourge that naturally spawned. Hopefully it will stay around so we can get this fight going. One thing I want to do is switch on the tool time, and that way we can put down platforms a lot faster. This is kind of cool. We're building the platform at the same speed as the aquatic scourge. Maybe let's just do one more platform across, and then we'll probably be good to start this up. Although we just had it say something is approaching, so I'm not sure what that is. It might be Calamitas. Okay, we just got Calamitas. Let's try fighting Calamitas and the aquatic scourge at the same time. This will be the most insane fight. I don't think there's any way we could do it, but we might as well give it a quick try. We've got them right next to each other. Oh my gosh. This is such a bad idea. This is so chaotic. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's do a heal. Oh no. We got the aquatic scourge down to 50% though right there. In retrospect, it probably wasn't the best idea to fight the aquatic scourge at the same time as Calamitas, but it was pretty fun. And now we can do a normal fight. So let's go ahead and activate the seafood summon. And I heard that if you use the stealth attack for the Pwn Hammer, you can actually do like a ton of damage. So I want to give that a try. Oh, I actually did pretty well. Not as much damage as I thought it would. So I think we've almost got stealth. Yeah, that did like 5% of its health in one hit. Although I think this mollusk is going to do better. It was doing quite well when we were fighting Calamitas. We just have to be really careful with our dodges. Uh-oh. It's got us surrounded. No, we got to get away. Oh my gosh, we're making lots of mistakes here. This is a pretty intense fight. The attacks it does and the debuffs it can do are really powerful. Oh no, we're dead. Ah, we got it to 28%. Okay, well, we're back in the Sulphurous Sea, and let's summon it again. And maybe we'll try a different weapon this time. Maybe let's try this exorcism and see how it works. I've heard it's pretty good. Yeah, it's doing pretty good damage. Yeah, this is actually doing quite well. As long as we can land these hits pretty well, avoid these projectiles, we'll be just fine. This is a pretty intense fight. There's just so much to dodge. I remember though with the Magna series, we were able to defeat this boss so easily because we had the SHPC, and that just does such good damage. Okay, well that did pretty well. We're down to 60%. And I think I'm going to zoom my map out just a little bit more. That should help. Oh my gosh, this is getting stressful. We gotta get this. There we go. We got the Aquatic Scourge. Man, for a while there, I was having trouble thinking and talking at the same time. It is quite the intense fight. And we have an acid rain going right now, right off the bat. Perfect. I think there's some pretty good stuff we can get from the acid rain right after defeating the Aquatic Scourge. But first, let's see what we got in our treasure bag. Ooh, we have the Corrosive Spine. All rogue weapons inflict venom and spawn clouds on enemy hits. Interesting. Let's put that on instead of our Ankh Shield and just see how that goes. It's spawning lots of extra clouds and stuff. Oh, and we're picking up corroded fossils. Maybe let's try using this desecrated water. This might be good. Looks like these guys are getting stuck in the ground. It's kind of nice that we have this arena built because it separates the enemies a bit, because some of them can't go through these platforms, and so we don't get overrun. Wow, we are really going through this event quickly. This mollusk is quite useful for this event. Oh, we got a lead core. Yeah, I think this is the best setup we've got, just to throw the mollusk up in the air and let it rain down damage to everything. We got the Kragma Mire. There it is. So let's just throw stuff up right above it here, and it should take it out pretty quickly. It's kind of a weird way to do a fight, just throwing things in the air when you've got something below you. Maybe let's go with the Kelvin Catalyst. That might be an easier way to kill this. Sweet, we got it. And we got a spent fuel container. We're finding so many crafting materials here from this. During the Magnus the Mage series, we upgraded to 1.4.4 with the Acid Rain in the middle of the series, so we didn't really get to fully use all of these different types of items. Well, we're back at base, and let's sort through all of the cool stuff that we got from that event. We have the Aquatic Emblem, and this lets us breathe underwater, and it gives us some other benefits as well, so that will be a good upgrade to this Ocean Crest. We also got the lead core, which is part of the recipe for the Silva armor later on. One of the big things that we found is this spent fuel container, which looks super cool. Does this huge explosion. And later on we can upgrade to the Totality Breakers, which just requires our consecrated water, desecrated water, the fuel container, and solar veils, and then our Molotov cocktails. But we need to get some solar veils, which means we need to find the solar eclipse. And one cool thing we just unlocked is the blast barrel plus the contaminated bile and corroded fossils, which can craft into this acidic rain barrel. So let's craft that and see what that can do. If you throw it through the enemy, it does some pretty good kind of piercing damage. And then once when it starts exploding, it can do some good damage. Unfortunately, the explosion for the spent fuel container goes on the ground, so I think we'll just need to kind of hold on to this and upgrade it later, because I don't think this is really going to do that much good for us right now. Next, let's go ahead and craft the Eye of Desolation. That just requires 10 Hellstone, 7 Essence of Chaos, and 3 Blightened Lenses. And let's go ahead and craft 2 maybe. Well, it's actually not consumable, but we need one of these to upgrade eventually later on anyways, so that's fine. I just switched it tonight, and I think it's time to fight Calamitas. Hopefully we can do pretty well here. We have this hammer, the Ponage Hammer, and I'm going to try using this on the boss. It seems like it might do pretty well. We definitely need some new wing upgrades soon, because our wings are feeling a little bit slow, but we're doing pretty well here. I was reading in the comments that a lot of people were sad that this weapon has been changed recently. Apparently the Ponage Hammer used to be a lot better. But it seems to be alright the way it is right here. Okay, well it's just split. So we gotta be careful here. I remember doing a no-hit challenge with this boss, with Magnus. That was a ton of fun. I think it was for like the 5,000 subscriber special. And we've almost got Adrenaline. There we go. Do some good damage here. There's so many bosses in Calamity, and that's one of the reasons why I really like it. It's like you're constantly getting ready for your next boss fight. And they're such fun bosses. I usually fight this boss after Plantera, but a lot of people recommended that I fight it early, and that way it would be more challenging. And I'm glad we did, because post-Plantera gear is pretty dang powerful. This is getting intense. I hope we can do this. Uh-oh, it summoned the brothers again. Uh-oh, this is not good. We did just get a new weapon though, the Crush Saw Crasher. This is kind of cool. I guess one of the brothers dropped it. Yeah, this looks pretty powerful. We'll have to give that a try. Okay, well let's go ahead and try this out with our new weapon. See how this goes. I think we can also use our Mollusk, and we'd probably be able to do it a little bit easier with that weapon. So let's go ahead and start this boss fight up. Here we go. So this is doing pretty good damage, and there is a little bit of homing. This reminds me a lot of the Ice Stars because of the way they home. And we got some adrenaline. Should be good to kill this brother pretty easily here. We could probably do with a better arena too, because this arena could have some platforms a little bit higher up, and that would probably be pretty helpful. I think I'll try this hammer again and see how it does. This hammer I think might have been doing a little bit better. And maybe we'll go with a little bit of the Mollusk and see how much damage we can do, just to compare. Oh my gosh, that was so close. We gotta get out of there. We're doing so little damage. I can't wait until we get like a proper upgrade. I think having the Terra Disc will be really good. I'm surprised we didn't get hit there. That was really close. There we go. Adrenaline. Let's do some good hits. Okay, now we got the brothers, and this is when things get crazy. Oh, let's get away from them. Gotta get around them. And maybe we'll go with the Rage. Do some extra damage. We're taking hits. This isn't good. This is getting exciting. Oh my gosh, this fight is so intense. But we almost got him. There we go. Okay, let's switch back to the Ponage Hammer and finish this off. Calamitas has been defeated. That feels pretty amazing. And we have a broken hero sword and a treasure bag. The Void of Calamity. 15% increase to all damage. Brimstone rains down while invincibility is active. Pretty sweet. And then we've got a summon weapon. We've got a ranged weapon. We have Ashes of Calamity. So it looks like the Void of Calamity gives the same amount of damage increase as our rogue emblem. And it's got the added benefit of Brimstone raining down. So I think I'm going to switch to that because that should be a little bit better. And it looks like the bandit is selling something new. Ooh, this looks cool. Deep Wounder. Well, now that we've defeated Calamitas, I want to go fight the Aquatic Scourge again because I know there's a rogue weapon we can get. So we could try this Deep Wounder and the Crush Saw Crasher and see if we can do a little bit better. Hopefully it'll make it a bit easier and we can farm up the last 3 summons pretty quickly. Ooh, this looks like it's doing amazing. Yes, this is going to be much easier. Oh my gosh, this is so much better. Yeah, this is piercing and it's doing tons of extra damage. Oh, so close. There we go. Excellent. We got a few things here, but we didn't get the item we were looking for. So I'm going to go ahead and keep fighting the boss until we can get it. Oh my gosh, we killed it so fast there. It was going in a straight line and we were just throwing tons of these deep wounders and it did so much damage. Okay, well, let's see what we got this time. Still no rogue weapon. And there's another one. It's a bit odd, but we can't actually buy the Aquatic Scourge drop. We can buy Calamitas, we can buy Brimstone, Cryogen, but I'm not seeing the Aquatic Scourge. I'm not sure why that's happening. Usually right after you defeat the boss, it lets you buy the treasure bags for it. Well, that means we'll just need to fight the Aquatic Scourge a few more times. I think we can also get Luminel and Tenebris from the Abyss, so what I may do is head on over there and get that, because I think we can craft a bomb that's an upgrade to the Seafoam Bomb, and that should be really good to farm up the Aquatic Scourge quite quickly. Well, we've got all of our gear ready for the Sulphurous Sea over here, so let's go down, put down some of these Effigies of Decay, and check out our Abyss. Ooh, we also have some more loot because this is a new world, so that's pretty cool. I really like the way they changed the Sulphurous Sea and how there's more tunnels and stuff to explore now. Well, we've entered the Abyss, and I think I'm going to use this desecrated water down here. I think that's going to be quite helpful. And let's see what we can find. I think we can get Tenebris and Planty Mush now, and that's pretty helpful. Planty Mush is super useful because you can use it to craft the Life Fruit, and that saves so much farming in the jungle because we could just quickly craft Life Fruit from killing Plantera. Wow, these weapons are so powerful now. So here's the weapon that I want to craft. It just requires 10 depth cells, sulphurous sand, and tenebris, and I think we've got everything we need now. So I may actually head back just in a little bit. Well, I think we just reached the scary part of the Abyss where things get a lot more difficult. So let's head back to base. So I just put away all of our gear, and now I think we can upgrade to this ballistic poison bomb. So let's craft that. Interesting, so this kind of latches on to the enemy, and it looks like it shoots out all of these kind of poison looking skulls. So it's doing like 2,000 damage. Pretty good. We are back in the Sulphurous Sea, and it is time to farm up some more aquatic scourges. And this time, let's test this bomb out. It seems like it's doing pretty dang good. And there we go. Another clear. And this time we still didn't get what we needed. But that's not a problem, we can just keep going. And here's another clear. Just a few more hits. Looks like the treasure bag fell down pretty deep over here. And now let's take a look at what we got. And there we go, we got the Scourge of the Sea, finally. Man, I love these skulls. This is such a cool effect. It's very much like a weapon Raiden would use. We're at 1,400, 1,800, 2,000, 2,200. Well, I think that's a great place to end this episode. We've defeated the Aquatic Scourge, we've defeated Calamitas, we've got a lot of new weapons that are pretty awesome. We're going to be so powerful for when we fight Plantera next episode. This has been such a fun series so far. I hope y'all are enjoying it as much as I am. If you are, be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.